Hi boys and girls, today is October 7th, and just a reminder, I'm Mrs. Steele, in case you have forgotten who I am, and we are doing phonics today. For phonics, you need this page, and it should have this on the back. So this is the phonics page, but for now, you need either your letters or a dry erase board or a piece of paper. So pause while you get that. Either your letters, your dry erase board, or just a piece of paper you could write words on. Okay? I am going to say a word, and I did this yesterday, although some of you were at school and some now different kids are at home, but some of you are at home all the time. So you did this with me yesterday. I'm going to say a word. I'm going to say the sounds of the word. You are going to either put your letters or you're going to write out the word. Okay. The first word is at. At. Either get out your letters or write down what I put. At. And it is, hopefully you did this, hot. Hot. The next word, k-at. K-at. And this is a bed that you lay on maybe if you go camping or to a cabin, or maybe even when you were maybe in preschool or you went to daycare, you might sleep on this. K-at. Caught. That's not that you caught a mouse. That's spelled, that's a kind of a long word. C-A-U-G-H-T. That's that word. We're talking about this. Caught. Caught. The next word, l-at. L-at. Get out your letters, write that word down. L-at. L-at. Lot. The next word, log. I changed the ending that time. Log. 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 The next word, jog. 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 The next word, og. 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 Hog. The next word, up. Changing the end. Up. 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 Hop. The next word, up. Now I'm changing the beginning. Up. 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 Top. And one more word we're going to do before we get started on our paper. Up. 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 Mop. Those are some short O words that I bet you knew how to spell already. Let's read them. Hot, caught, lot, log, jog, hog, hop, top, mop. Okay, Now you're going to need your paper, this paper, and a pencil. And I'm going to scoot it over to the smartboard. Okay, we're working on this page. Okay, this page we're doing a couple different things, and we have short O words. We're going to be spelling those words at the top. Okay, this should be pretty easy. The first word is box. Box. Go ahead and write box on number 1. B-ox. Box. It's 3 letters. B-ox. Box. Number 2 is dot. Dot. D-ot. D-ot. Dot. The next word is hop. Hop, because all of these are short O words. I know you probably wanted to put bunny or rabbit, but it's hop. Up. Hop. The next word is sock. This word, I already know it ends with CK. You might not have known that, but that's kind of why we're doing it together. Sock. Sock. S-O-C-K. Sock. S-O-C-K. Sock. The next word, log. 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 Number 6 is mop. 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 M-O-P. Mop. If I'm going too fast, remember you can just pause so that you can get caught up. Okay? The next word, dog. Dog. I bet you probably already knew how to spell that. D-O-G. Dog. And the last word, pot. P-ot. Pot. Pot. Okay. So, let's scooch that down a little. Now what we're going to do, we have these words at the bottom, and we are writing words that rhyme. We're looking at these words at the top, and we're writing the rhyming at the bottom. Okay, well, we're looking at the word and we're choosing the rhyming word. So, some of them there could be, you could have them in a different spot. Okay, so I'll tell you what I mean. So, number 9 is top. Top. So we are going to figure out which one of these words, and there are 2 actually, that rhyme from up here that rhyme with top. Top. Box. No. Dot. No. Hop. Top. Hop. Yes, so we could write that one, or there's another one. Sock. Top, sock, no. Log, top, log, no. Top, mop, yes. So you could write hop or mop, and then in another spot you could write the other one. But I'm just going to go, since hop is on the first row, that's the one I'm going to write on number 9. Hop, top, hop. And then I'm going to cross off right here so I know I used my number 3. Don't cross off the whole thing, or we won't be able to see the word. Your teacher won't be able to see you wrote the word. Okay, number 10, hot. Hot. Again, there are 2 words from the top that rhyme with hot. Box, no. Dot, dot, hot, yes. We know it's not hop. Sock. No. Log. No. Mop. No. Dog. No. Pot. Yes. Hot. Pot. Hot. Dot. You could write either word, and then later you could write the other word. So you may put them in a different order than I'm doing. I am going to write number 2 since it's in the first row. I'm going to write dot. So hot, dot. And then I'm going to cross off like that so that I know that I used that one. The next one, dock, dock. Okay, which one of these words? There's only one this time, and usually they're going to be spelled the same. Not rhyming words aren't always spelled the same, but on this paper they are. Dock. Do you know? Dock. Sock. Dock. Sock. Number 12, frog. Frog. There are 2 that rhyme with frog. Do you know? Box, log, mop, dog, pot. Frog. Log or dog? I'm going to choose log, frog, log. Frog, log. Okay, hog. Oh, we're already ready for the second og word. So if you wrote dog here, then you're going to write log here. If you did exactly like I did, log, you're going to write dog. Hog, dog, frog, log, all of those words rhyme. Pop, pop. Okay. The only words I have left are box, mop, pot, because I have X'd out all these. I know I use those. So pop, does it rhyme with box, mop, or pot? Pop, mop. If you used mop here, then you're going to write hop here. Okay? Because either one would be the same, because either one would be right because they rhyme. Okay, I'm going to cross this out. Fox. There's only one word. Fox. Box. Fox. Box. And then the last one. Got. Pot. Got. Pot. If you used pot here, then you were going to put dot here. Okay? So I have top, hop, hot, dot, dock, sock, frog, log, hog, dog, pop, mop, fox, box, got, pot. All of the short, and then I'm going to cross this out because I use that one at the end. Okay, if you needed to pause to finish that, go ahead, because then I'm going to have it for the other side, the crossword puzzle. We did a crossword puzzle a couple weeks ago, and with short A, I think. Yeah, short A. So these are short O words. Blob, bob, glob, job, knob. This sounds like N, which is kind of easy for us that live in Knoxville because it starts It sounds like N too, even though it starts with a K. Starts with a K, but K-N together just makes an N sound. Knob, like the doorknob. Rob, slob, snob, throb. Okay. Trying to see. Okay. Well, as we're working on it, we'll talk about some of those words. All right. So I'm going to start here with number 1. My dad lost his blank today. So we're looking at these words. Blob, bob, glob, job, knob, rob, slob, snob, throb. My dad lost his job. So this is a cross, so we're going to be putting J-O-B. Okay. Hopefully you can see that. I know it's kind of, I'm going to move over here. Up here, job. 1 letter per square. Job. Okay. I'm going to cross off job. I'm going to cross off that I did number 1 to keep track, because if I am having trouble with one of these, I could skip it and then come back to it. Okay? Number 2, that girl's, I should have just said girl. I'm going to cross off this S. That didn't make sense. That girl is such a, well, you know, I kind of think that that could be a couple of different words, so we may skip this one, because it could be that she's a slob. She's kind of a slob, or she could be a snob, which means she's not very nice. So let's skip that one, because we're not sure and we don't want to write the wrong answer and have to erase, although that's okay to do sometimes. So let's look at number 3. I got another blank of ketchup. Okay. Which word do you think it's going to be? Blob. It's the first word, and I think that's what it's going to be. I got a blob of ketchup. You squeezed it, and it got a blob of ketchup. So we skipped number 2, so we're on number 3. We're going across. There's that arrow that comes up sometimes. B-L-O-B. Blob. Right here. B-L-O-B, blob. Trying to, if I stand in front of it, I think it makes the smartboard look a little better. Blob. Okay. So I'm going to cross off blob, and I'm going to cross off number 3. Number 4. His head started to throb. He was getting a headache. Throb. His head started to throb. So that's number 4 right here. 1 letter per box. Throb. I'm going to cross off number 4. Cross this off. So we're on number 4. Throb. I know there's 2 of a lot of the numbers, but this means we'll be going, this 4 is when we go down over here. Number 4. Okay, number 5. Turn the door. Bob, glob, knob, rob, slob, snob. Turn the door. Knob. So number 5, knob. K-N-O-B. Knob. Turn the doorknob. So we still aren't sure about number 2. So we'll come back to it. We're going to go to the down words. Okay. Number 1, I love to blank for apples. Sometimes you do it in the fall, although probably not right now because of the virus. And actually sometimes I think it's yucky anyway. I love to bob for apples. So number 1, it already has the B. So all we have to do is put O-B, bob. I love to bob for apples. Number 2. Okay. Number 2, my big brother is this is one that could be 2 different words, just like the other number 2, and it's not going to matter which word we use. Okay, I'll tell you what I mean. My big brother is such a slob or such a snob. Either of those it will fit. I'm going to put slob. My big brother is such a slob. Slob. I'm going to cross off number 2. Now, well, okay, we're just going to do that. My big brother is such a slob. Number 3, I saw a blank without my glasses. So if you're wearing if you normally wear glasses and then you take off your glasses, it might be hard to see. So something might not look very clear, might be blurry, and you might say you saw a big blob. Blob. That's going to be number 3. Oh no, we already used blob. Glob. Glob. Okay, I just realized, boys and girls, I messed up. I think number 3, I got another glob of ketchup or blob. I'm going to change it to glob. They both kind of mean the same thing, so I'm going to erase this. And I'm going to put G. I got another glob of ketchup. Glob here. And now for number 3, I'm going to say blob here. Okay? So I changed this to glob and this to blob because I think this makes more sense. Number 3, I saw a blob without my glasses. You couldn't really quite see what it was. It was like a blob. Maybe somebody was walking towards you. You couldn't see very well. Okay. Sorry about that. But that's why we're writing with pencil, hopefully. All right, number 4. The man wanted to blank the bank. This would be not good. Rob. That would be, he would be stealing things. That would not be good. Rob, right here, number 4. It already has the R, it already has the B. Rob. Right there. Crossing out 4. So now we just have number 2. And this was what I kind of thought it would be, but I wanted to make sure. That girl is such a snob, which means she's kind of not that nice. Over here, number 2, S-N-O-B. You could put snob here for my big brother is such a snob, and that girl is such a slob. That would make sense too, and it would work. So you could change them. Okay, so remember to pause if you weren't able to finish that all up. Okay, and then send a picture or whatever it is that your teacher wants you to do. And tomorrow I'll be back for more short O phonics pages. Okay?